My name is Paola de la Rosa, and this is for Speech 1311, and this is my audience. Can y'all see the screen? Good? Okay. Okay, so we can all relate that we're from South Texas and we know two languages, either Spanish or English, or if you know English, you probably understand Spanish, or if you know Spanish, you probably understand English. But these two words, when I heard them, I felt that they were unique and they stayed in my brain. One of them is Nazdravi and Ahoy. They're probably words that we don't relate to or that they're not in our vocabulary because we don't use them at all. Nazdravi means cheers and Ahoy means hello. Constant repetition of the words while making a toast for the newlyweds and meeting the family for the first time of the bride across the lake are made it easier for those words to stay embedded in my brain. More so because this was all happening while I attended our brother's wedding in Prague, Czech Republic. This happened about 2 years ago, but everything was different. The roads, the buildings, the cathedrals, the churches, it just made it feel like I was in a movie. Since the majority of my audience lives in South Texas, you might be interested in visiting Europe one of these days or in the near future. Today, I will be informing you about Prague, Czech Republic, its location, its history, and the people. So, as you can tell, this is Prague, Czech Republic. Prague is one of Europe's finest cities with a popular tourist attraction. The exact location: Prague is the capital and the largest city in Czech Republic and the 13th largest city in the European Union. It is a historical capital of the Bohemian. That's back in Czech Republic Facts World Info Zone retrieved in April 2011. It is the northern part of the country and it's filled with beautiful slopes and churches, like I said, and it gives it its unique appearance, giving it the name the City of Spires. Its climate is oceanic, mid-continental, which gives it like the cold temperatures, maybe around 31 degrees Fahrenheit in January and 67 degrees Fahrenheit in July, which summers are pretty cold and the cold winters are very cold. This beautiful city has about a little bit more than 8 million visitors annually and is ranked 6th in the TripAdvisor's list of best destinations of 2016. And this is according to the Best Destinations in the World's Traveler's Choice Award at TripAdvisor.com 2016. Now that you know more about the location of Prague, let's move on to the purpose of Prague. The purpose is keeping the history alive. And like I said, it's filled with beautiful churches and historical buildings. And one of them, and with great honor I must say, I visited this one myself. It was built in the 9th century and is Prague's castle. It is the largest ancient castle in the world. That's according to Guinness World Records in 2015. It is the official site of the president, currently now in Czech Republic, and has been the seat of the kings of Bohemia and the Holy Roman Emperors. It is said that they have historical documents and jewel crowns hidden in a very secluded room within the castle. Next one is the Charles Bridge. The Charles Bridge was built in 1357. It's a historic pedestrian bridge that crosses the Tava River from the main city to the other part of Czech Republic. Its construction, like I said, started in 1357, and it was previously the Judith Bridge, but the Judith Bridge got destroyed by a humongous flood back in 1342. It has a beautiful Gothic agriculture style, and according to Dana Shamper, Charles Bridge, My Czech Republic, retrieved in October 2014, it was constructed by the King Charles V. The last of the historic one is called Prague's Orlach, which means Prague's astronomical clock. It's the third oldest astronomical clock in the world and the oldest clock still functioning, according to William Rhiannon, October 2015, the Daily Telegraph. It was established in 1410, and it's made up of three major components. It gives you the time. I don't know if it's visible. It gives you the time. It gives you the month, and it gives you the position of the sun and the moon in the sky. There's a legend that if it is not well kept or if the clock is neglected, the city will suffer greatly. Lastly, now that you know about the purpose of Prague, let's move on to the people of Czech Republic. On March 15, 1939, Adolf Hitler and his German party invaded Prague's castle. This is when they forced President Emil Hácha to hand over his nation to the Germans, which it is said that he had a heart attack during that negotiation. Adolf Hitler spent the night in the castle, proudly serving his new possession, according to Klaus Fischer, Nazi Germany, A New History, New York Continuum in 1995. As some of us may know, Hitler initiated World War II in Europe after he invaded Poland in 1939. Another interesting and another one of history's greatest composer musician that was ever affiliated with Prague was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He visited and performed, stayed for a short period of time in each of his 5 visits before his passing on 1791. Fun facts about Mozart is that when he was young, they thought that he was crazy. They locked him out in a tower. They only gave him a paper and a pencil. And when they went to go check up on him, he had written a whole symphony at only the age of 8. He knew how to work and write musical notes before he even knew how to write words. He was great in math, and he can only listen to one song once, and then he can write it with no mistakes. Now that I've informed you about Prague, Czech Republic, and about its people, or historical, and its location, and maybe you and your family are thinking about a trip to Europe, you might take my conclusion into consideration in visiting this beautiful country. Thank you.